is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are all here. And if you are new, a big, huge, special welcome to you. I would like to invite everyone to please go ahead and hit subscribe. I never want you to miss out on another video. All right, my friends. So what are we doing? We're doing pick a card. Now, the question today is, what will my future spouse be like? So let's find out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give these playing cards a shuffle, and I'm going to be holding up 3 cards, for which then I will have you select your card. I'm going to put timestamps into the description. That way you can fast forward and jump around as you need to and go straight to your pile, so it's a little more efficient. All right, my friends. All right. So I'm going to ask you to pick a card. You can go to whatever card draws your attention, the number, the suit, whatever it is that draws your attention. All right. We've got the 8 of diamonds, the 4 of hearts, and the 7 of diamonds. So I want you to take a second and see which card you would like to select. If you need more time, please feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, select your card and let's get started. All right, so for the 8 of diamonds, these are for you viewers who selected the 8 of diamonds. Let's find out more about your future spouse and what they're going to be like. Ooh, okay, so we have, to start it off, we have the 10 of cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So this tells me that your future spouse is very much a family-oriented person. They very much want to have that emotional satisfaction, that family connection. They are very strong on the family bonds, but they also are somebody who are willing to try new things. Seems to be somebody who does well with their work and money. They are willing to try new things in terms of how to make money, how to advance their career. So, you know, this person seems on a little more emotional than it would be logical, but at the same time, they definitely have their feet on the ground and move forward. So they are not necessarily an emotional person, but I think that emotion is so important to them, that family connection, that is coming through here with the cards. All right, so let's keep going. Page of Cups. So yes, your person, I think, might be a little bit more of an introvert, somebody who appreciates the finer things in life, more solitary types of things, like more about art and, you know, things like that. So this isn't the type of person who you're going to see, you know, out dancing on tables at the club. This would be somebody who would be more interested in going out for coffee or to a museum and just keeping it, you know, low key. And, you know, that can be very interesting too. All right. Yeah, your future spouse, we've got the 2 of Swords. Your future spouse is definitely somebody who is wanting a partnership. They want somebody who is an equal partner. That's a good thing. They don't want you to carry the load, and they don't want to be the one carrying the load. They want it to be very balanced. So that's a really good thing too, because you want it to be fair. Next we have our King of Swords. Ooh, another swords. The King of Swords, this right here talks about some things they have going on for them. Your person, one of the things that they have going for them is they are very much an information seeker. So they seek information before they make decisions, before they jump into things. They definitely want to make sure that they have a picture of the entire thing, like a bird's eye view. You know, they want to know all the facts before they make decisions. That makes sense with while here before how we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles moves slowly and very thoughtfully, you know, very cautiously. So that makes a lot of sense. All right, so a new opportunity coming up. This person, I think, is going to be very much wanting to get a family started right away. You know, they want to grow the relationship. They want to keep nurturing the relationship. And I think that because they have such a strong family connection, that that could possibly be why having children right away might seem appealing to this person. But I do think that would probably be right away. Yeah, this person that you're going to be with, like I said, they're going to be a little bit more of an introvert. We have our King of Wands next. And that tells me that while they are a bit of an introvert, they're very charismatic. They're an introvert by choice. So I don't know that their personality is such that they can't make friends or, you know, get out there and do something. It's not that at all. They absolutely can, but they are selectively being an introvert. They prefer to be at home perhaps, or doing things that are a little more low key, you know, like I said. So there's that too. Yeah, I think this person's going to be moving pretty quickly once you two connect. You know, like I said, that they want to get started with the family. We had the Empress here before. You know, that was talking about the family and nurturing and growing the relationship. That would be right in the initial phases. But then quickly, I think they are going to want to advance things to the next level. We have our Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups talks about attaining things. That's what all nines are about. It's cups, so it's love and emotion. So this person is actively seeking a partner out and is going to be moving quickly. Yeah, and I think there's going to be some, you know, unknown things that are going on. That's okay. There's always unknown things. So that's not exactly, you know, news, because there's always some unknown things. But I think overall, you might be in that kind of a relationship at first where you feel like, I don't know where it's going, but I know it's going somewhere good. You're counting on this. You feel like it's a go with the flow kind of moment, and it's going to fall into place that easily. So I think that's really cool. That's really cool. All right. Now here, I think too, one of the things you might need to watch out for is you might be kind of craving some change every now and then. I think your future spouse, you know, they are very much a person who likes things even. That's it. Likes things even. And I think it's, you know, you're going to have to institute or engage in some kind of excitement or things like that. You're going to have to inject that into the relationship. Not that it won't be well received. Not that your spouse wouldn't be willing to do things. But I think, again, your spouse is more of an introvert. They have the ability, King of Wands, to be that charismatic person and all that. So it's not that they can't. They choose, Page of Cups, they choose to be more introverted. So I think sometimes with our Five of Cups here, telling me that sometimes you might have to inject some of the spontaneity and the thrill, or, you know, whatever, into the relationship. It might be kind of I don't know, are you more of an an extrovert? Are you a little bit more, you like things hopping and things like that? He or she is going to be willing, but you might be the one to have to get some excitement in there. Does that make sense? Ooh, so we've got some good things here. So it looks like you're going to probably be, once you guys connect, you're going to be moving pretty quickly. You've gotten some good advice with the Five of Cups there, talking about you might need to inject some excitement in there every now and then. But your person is going to be very much an emotional partnership for you. It is going to be a very equal partnership. And I think they will have their foot on the gas about getting work and career, keeping that in order. So it looks like you're going to have everything you need. Wow. Ooh, card 1. Well, I hope this made sense. I hope this resonated. Please drop a comment. Let me know. I love interacting with all of you. And again, please make sure to hit subscribe. I never want you to miss out on a video. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. All right, card number 2, those of you that selected the 4 of Hearts. All right, let's see what we've got. I went ahead and I gave the cards a shuffle, so we're all ready to get started. What is your future spouse going to be like? All right, so we start off with the King of Swords and the Devil. All right, so just, you know, the initial impressions here. Your person is somebody who might be easily distracted by fun things, you know, hanging out with friends or hobbies. They might easily, you know, sounds like somebody who's pretty spontaneous, somebody who, you know, is very action oriented, wants to get out there and do things. So yeah, I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let's see what else we've got. All right, we got Strength. All right, Strength. So this tells me this person, you know, does want a relationship and wants this to be a long-term relationship. So as much as I said they're distracted by things that sound fun or exciting, I think what the Strength card is here to say is this person is still very loyal. It doesn't mean that you have to worry about, you know, them being all spontaneous and running around, that they're not going to be loyal or something like that. But actually the Strength card is saying that in the area of relationships, they are very much a one person. So, all right. So, yeah, but they're looking for, they like change. They like change. They like things to be moving. They want, that's how they want the relationship. They want it to always be evolving and excitement and things like that. So they're always looking for stuff like that. We've got the Death card. This tells me that this person, while they are spontaneous, they can focus. Just because they're spontaneous doesn't mean that they can't focus on things. So what do they need to focus on? Well, with our Death card, they need to sometimes, when things aren't going right or when it's time to make a decision, when things are important, they are able to really buckle down and be serious and things like that. So this sounds actually pretty good, like it's actually a fun thing. And when it's important or when it comes to relationships, this person seems very solid, very solid. Yeah, things are moving. Things are moving in your direction. Not sure. Maybe you've already met this person. Not sure on that. But things are definitely moving forward right now. In the next, this is our near-end opportunity position, and we have the 8 of Pentacles, which tells me that this is moving. 8s are about advancement, so things are moving forward. This is Pentacles, so this is about everyday life, our physical world. So this talks about things very much moving forward, not just in your mind, but actually in the physical world, meaning it is going, it is moving. So I do think something is coming up for you, whether you're connected or not, I'm not sure, but that either that or you're going to meet them here pretty quickly. It's coming up. All right, we've got our 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles, it seems to me that your person might need, you'd be a good partner because this person needs somebody to kind of remind them of what they need to be doing and things. They're spontaneous. The big things matter. Relationships matter. But this person with our 6 of Pentacles, might need a little help sometimes, remembering, and kind of just that little quick, you know, hey, you know, wake up, we got this to do. So you might have to be the one to kind of rein them in, kind of thing. All right, then we have Judgment. It looks to me, I think when you're going to be meeting pretty quickly, and when you do, I think you're going to know. I think this person's going to be a lot of fun, which might at first seem like a little confusing, like I don't know, it's a lot of fun, but am I just being blinded because I'm having so much fun, or whatever. But I think what you're going to see is, as time goes on, I do think things are moving pretty quickly for you guys, though. When you see that, I think even though sometimes it might be scary to be jumping in and be super spontaneous and things like that, that it's like a breath of fresh air for you. It's about kind of starting over and in a new chapter. We also had our death card, which says the same thing. So I think that, you guys will have an opportunity to put some of that singlehood to bed, because obviously you'll be a couple now, so you'll have some of those things that you won't be worried about, to feel relieved about. But I think it's also a breath of fresh air, the relationship. I mean, all the fun things you're going to be able to do, and the new ideas, the new experiences, I think you're really going to enjoy it. I think you're really going to enjoy it. All right, next we got our King of Cups. And the King of Cups, this is really telling me that you really want somebody who's solid, and somebody who has their feet on the ground, somebody that is aware of what's going on around them. So it might be challenging to, for you, if you have to keep kind of pulling them back and saying, with our Six of Pentacles, remember that you have to keep pulling them back and saying, okay, remember we have to do this, or don't forget about that. You got to prioritize. That gets old after a while, right? When you're always having to do that. And I can see that this King of Cups, that you are not going to have to be doing that. So that is another reason for relief with our Judgment card. That even though you might have to remind them or give them a little nudge here and there, I think your person is fully on board, fully has their feet on the ground, and just gets excited, and they just don't think sometimes about things. So they might need a little bit of reining in, like I explained, but otherwise I think it's going to go well. Oh, you got the Ten of Cups in our outcome. Can you see that? That's awesome. So Ten of Cups, this means a very happy ending. I mean, just to say it in the simplest terms, it's happy ending. Look at this card. It's a family on there with rainbows and dog running around. Anyway, this is talking about that happy family, that emotional connection, that completion moment. This is your future spouse, so of course it's completion. You're getting married, right? This is somebody you're going to be very happy with. Ooh, so we've got a lot of good things here, a lot of good things. You're just going to have to remember, you're going to have to, rein them in every once in a while, like I said. But overall, I think this relationship is definitely brewing right now. Do you know them right now? Maybe. But if you don't, you're probably going to be meeting them quickly, and you're going to feel like it's one of those kind of relationships. It's going to be fun, and you're just going to feel fancy free. Woo, card 2. Well, I hope that made sense. I hope it resonated with you. I want to thank you for letting me read the cards, and I want to remind you to go ahead and hit subscribe before you head out. I never want you to miss out on another video. All right, my friend, please come back and see me again. All right, for those of you that selected the Seven of Diamonds, this reading is for you. I went ahead and I shuffled the cards off camera, so let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, your future spouse. What is your future spouse going to be like? Well, the first two cards that I'm laying down are the Lovers and the Queen of Wands. This is great. So your person, your future spouse, and you are feeling that soulmate type of love, that deep, passionate kind of love. The Lovers card, as the name implies, I'm sure you can kind of imagine what the Lovers would mean, but it very much indicates that deeper kind of love. So not that I love you today, I love you this month. This is more like soulmate type of love. So twin flame action going on. And then you mix that together with our Queen of Wands, tells me this relationship is going to be full of fire, full of passion. So So this is going to be a really great relationship just right here. In fact, if we were just going to pull 2 cards right here, I would be like, yep, it's going to be awesome. But let's find out what else we have. Okay, the 6 of Wands. So your spouse, this is somebody who is a very helpful person, cares about other people, wants to always be improving things. That's a really good thing. You don't want somebody who's not willing to grow, somebody that's not compassionate. Your future spouse is going to be somebody who's very compassionate. Next, we have our 8 of Cups. Your person is going to want to move things forward pretty quickly. Once you're connected to your person, the 8s are all about advancement. So we're going to be wanting to advance this relationship. It is Cups. Cups is the suit of love and emotion, which is another thing we want to see when we're talking about relationships. But this is saying that this person may have actively walked away from another relationship at a time where prior to you, but it was a strong relationship. It was something that they thought was going to be solid, that it was going to be lasting, and it didn't work. So they're potentially coming into the relationship with some experience that way, and with, you know, we all have to go through things and find out what we don't like to find out what we do like. So I think this person has had some experience that way. Yes, and they are, we've got the Hermit. This is also your future spouse is somebody who is a deep thinker, somebody that is able to self-reflect. So this is good. They are aware of what's going on. They understand their place in the world. They can think about their actions and the consequences. They are somebody who's very thoughtful. Next, we have the Ace of Swords, and this is in our near-term opportunity position. So that means you're going to have a chance pretty quickly here to be speaking to this person. Swords is the suit of communication, thoughts, ideas. So it looks like this is a new idea, new thought, new person, new journey, and new communication. So you're going to be talking to them pretty soon here. That's exciting. All right, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Again, like I said earlier with our 8 of Cups, I think that this person has had some experience in life with relationships, but also with the rest of life. Our Wheel of Fortune talks about things coming around and cycles and things like that. So this person is not hung up on their ex in any way. I think that they've just taken their lessons from that and they've moved on. So don't be thinking that, you know, oh no, now they're still into their ex, or their ex is, we don't want a third party here, obviously. So that's not at risk. I don't think that's at all a problem. But we have our Wheel of Fortune, which says, again, it confirms, I take my lessons, I move forward, but not only in emotional relationship types of things in life. This Wheel of Fortune applies to all things in life. So your person, while they are a deep thinker and they reflect and things like that, that's how they are making these wheels turn. They keep advancing. This is great. This is really good. Oh, and then I got in the position action. When is it time to move? I got the Knight of Cups. If you watch the rest of my videos, you know that I call the Knight of Cups the ooh la la card, because when this comes up in a relationship, this is the ooh la la card. This means that this person is very actively going to be romancing you. So, you know, you're going to have that opportunity to talk with our Ace of Swords here. And this opportunity shows that they are going to be romancing you. Very loving, very romantic type of person. And, ooh, that's exciting. That is exciting. Yes, and I think that this relationship is just going to kind of have a life of its own. We have the Star card here. This relationship is going to build and it's going to be strong pretty quickly. I think it has a life of its own, meaning it's just sort of carrying you away. It's almost like it's effortless, like it's growing. The phases are coming one after the other. It's evolving. Wheel of Fortune, it is evolving. and moving. And I think you're feeling, again, you're feeling like you're number one. You are feeling like you are the standout here. This person is going to be making you feel really good, really special. And that is what our star card is here to say. Next, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is kind of in our prediction category here on my spread. And what this says, again, with our near term, our short term, opportunities, we have our Ace of Swords. In our overall kind of sum up opportunities, we have our Ace of Pentacles, 2 aces. So we're talking about really something new starting, something always feeling fresh. The Pentacles is about money, career, everyday life. And one of the things I always include with Pentacles is time. So this person is going to actively be able to give you time. I think this is really percolating for you. This is really popping. I think this is coming up pretty soon. Now, that doesn't mean you're necessarily going to be getting married, right away. You need time to get to know each other and all that. But it does look like you're going to be meeting, interacting, talking, getting things going. And again, I think they are going to be actively trying to woo you. So I think this is a really great spread. You have that opportunity to be that soulmate kind of love, and you're with somebody who is able to reflect on things and learn from their lessons. And again, I think they're taking a lesson from a past relationship or something to that effect. This is somebody who's compassionate and compassionate and charismatic. So this is a very well-rounded kind of person, and they've learned a lot on their journey in life. They're going to be romancing you, and you're going to be really feeling like this relationship is just taking off to the next level. It's going to be effortless. Ooh, card 3. This sounds really good. Oh my goodness, I want to hear what you think. Please drop me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I love interacting with everyone. And of course, before you head out, please make sure you go ahead and hit subscribe. I never want you to miss out on a video. Thank you so much for letting me read the cards for you.